Spam email, right? Incredibly infuriating. I'm sure we've all been there. We have to sift through our junk mail just to make sure a legitimate email hasn't somehow found its way in there. But in this video, I wanted to share a couple of the absurd messages that I get. And I will also talk about some of the things that you can implement to help obviously prevent or sort of reduce the risk of spam emails. So let's get going. Let me start by sharing a couple of the messages that I've received. I've picked them out. I've actually turned off the feature that filters out my form submissions off my website, just so I could capture some of these messages to share with you. So yeah, let's have a quick look at some of these. All right, so here's the first one. So we've got here. This is how it comes through. If you submit a message off my website, this is how I see it. And you clearly see they've certainly filled in all the boxes on the contact form. But let's have a look. Here we go. So first off, I'm Ahmet, a bank staff in a Turkish bank. I've been looking for someone who has the same nationality as you. A citizen of your country died in the recent earthquakes in Turkey. He had in our bank fixed deposits of £11.5 million. Well, straight away, yeah, we're going to ignore that because, I mean, I don't know. I thought that went out of fashion donkeys years ago, how we didn't fall for that sort of stuff anymore. But nevertheless, they're obviously still trying. Okay, so straight away, we know that's absolute rubbish. But what surprises me is my contact form. I thought was pretty straightforward, pretty easy to fill out. So first thing is the company name up top here. Now I don't know what it is. They seem to just pick random company names just to put in there, just to put something in there, and it's like, well, no, it's supposed to be your company. So if you're claiming to be from a Turkish bank, then why have you not put the name of the bank in the company name? So I mean, they obviously they can't even fill out a form properly. So straight away, I'm not very confident on this one. I'll be honest. We've got a contact name here. I'm not going to try and pronounce that at all. But an email, again, emailing from somebody from a Turkish bank. Are they working on behalf of the bank? Hang on, I don't actually know. I'm assuming they're working on behalf of the bank. I don't know. But either way, they're using a free email, an outlook.com email. Again, okay, they might be emailing me from their own personal email address and not actually as a member of the staff actually working for the bank. I don't know. Maybe they're on the fiddle here and they're trying to do this in secret. I don't know. But either way, not entirely convinced. Telephone number, yeah, I don't. Maybe, could be. I don't know. I'm not gonna ring it. That's for sure. But the website address, Copenhagen. Okay, well, that's okay. Well, that's not a website address, is it? So again, struggling to fill out a basic email form doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. So clearly, absolute rubbish. Let's have a look at this next one. Oh, here we go. So somebody from Walmart wants to do business with me. Let's have a little look here. Okay, there, Mike. Hello, Mike. Okay, speedseo.net. All right, okay. Oh, here we go. So, hi, worried about hidden SEO issues on your website? Let us help, completely free. Run 100% free SEO check and discover the exact problems holding your site back from ranking higher in Google. So, why would I entrust somebody to look after my SEO when they can't even fill out a simple web form? You're clearly not working for Walmart. Last I knew, Walmart was a I don't know, it's like our version of Tesco's or Asda's here in the UK, right? So there we go. So you can't even fill a form out properly. But no. Here's a bunch of money. Go sort my SEO out. I don't think so very much. Chat with us? No, thank you, Mike. don't think so. And again, this is a popular one. I've got here all these different forms on the site, and I've got one here for social media. Now, the whole point of that is to put in your social media links, right? I make it quite a big space, but it's so you can just put all your social medias, whether your Facebook, your LinkedIn's, your Instagrams, whatever it is, you can list them all there. It's not so that you can duplicate everything you put in the comments into there, and it's not even a required field. So I don't know why they've wrote the content twice. Is beyond me, but still, nevertheless, they're not able to read a form. So of course that's because this isn't a real person who submit this form. This is probably a bot, who's trying to decipher things. So where it says company name, it's like I'm just going to pick a company name at random and chuck it in there. I get quite a lot of that. There we go. So thank you very not so much, Mike. There we go. Did I have any others? Yeah, I think I got one more there. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Google. Another Michael. Oh, it's the same bloke. I do believe it's the same bloke, is it not? Oh, no, Mike. No, it's not. Sorry, it's a different Mike. There we go. Right. Okay. Beg your pardon. There we go. Off from Google this time. Let's have a look at this, madam, I suppose. We're a financial services and advisory company, and our investors have mandated us to seek business opportunities and projects for potential funding and debt capital financing. That all sounds very, very interesting. I have no idea what that is. But again, nevertheless, we've got a proper email address with a proper domain name here. Again, in the wrong form, in the social media and in the comments box on the contact form. So we've got a proper email address there. Well, that's good news, but still, I've got a gmail.com account with his name and everything else, with a name. And okay, why would you be a financial services and advisory company emailing me from a free Gmail account? And then why would you put your business email down there? I just don't understand. And again, like I say, you're not from Google at all, so why would you put Google in there? I don't know. But clearly, it's all fake. And it's all to get me to either engage with them, send them an email, they can engage in conversations and then try and scam me or whatever else they might be trying to do, phishing of some description. So you can clearly see that they are absolutely ridiculous. They're not genuine in the slightest. You can spot them a mile off. Of course, people do still fall victim to these types of phishing emails. And my best advice there would be to not engage at all. Certainly don't click on any links, because you don't know where they're going to take you. You don't know what's going to happen at the other end. It's surely it's not going to be good. Let's put it that way. And of course, don't open any attachments that you might receive, because again, you don't know what those attachments contain. So they could contain anything, malware, you name it. It could all be in there. So you just want to delete it. And of course, what you want to do is kind of stop them from arriving in your inbox in the first place. So how do we do that? Well, I mean, in my case, I'm using a form on a website, which is a very popular way of getting visitors to make contact with you. It's certainly much better than displaying your email address on your website. There are ways around it, but of course, the last thing you want is certain website crawlers to go crawling through your website, and they're able to pick off your email address and then add you to the spam mailing list, if you like, and then of course you're just going to be inundated with all this rubbish, which you don't want. And the good thing about having a form on a website as a way of allowing people to communicate or to make contact with you is, of course, you can use something like Google CAPTCHA. And again, that will do a very good job at filtering out all this rubbish and then only letting the genuine ones through. Of course, you've always got the possibility that it could be a genuine person filling out a form and it detects it spam. I guess there's always going to be that fear. But in fairness, the Google CAPTCHA is pretty accurate. And of course, you can adjust the sensitivity as well. So if you know that you're actually not receiving genuine messages, for whatever reason, then you can go through and you can adjust all of the sensitivity settings, so that you can find that fine balance between filtering out the junk mail and the legitimate mail. That's some of the rubbish I have to contend with in my mailbox. Of course, I did turn off the captcha settings just so I could get some of these emails to share with you. But as you can see, you get them all the time. You've probably seen it yourselves. So there we go. Remember, just don't click on any links, don't open attachments, and certainly don't engage or reply to any of these ridiculous messages. Just bin them. Again, implement your own sort of spam filtering, whether you've got some software for your particular email clients, or whether you want to use Google's CAPTCHA or reCAPTCHA for any sort of website forms. But there we go. If you did find the video useful or entertaining in the slightest, please feel free to drop me a comment below. Hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.